Hi guys, it's my Hunter channel, and I've got some J.R.R. Tolkien stuff. I found 2 Hobbit books. They were old, and an old set of the Fellowship, the Lord of the Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship, Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers, and Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. But I've got some 2 great books from Lord of the Rings that I want to share with y'all. I'm going to post this later, and it is the first book is called the Tolkien Reader by J.R.R. Tolkien. And this is Tom Bombadil there. And this was printed by Bellina Fancy. And it says, devoted following in America has expanded into multitude. Now for all Hobbit factors and Tolkien collectors, here is a rich treasury of his shorter fiction from the publishers of The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings trilogy. This is the back. And this was published in, I believe, 1966 by J.R.R. Tolkien. So that's really good. And there's little short writings and in the 60s, 49. Some of them are in the 60s, 50s, 40s. So yeah. This is this first book. And the one that I'm currently reading right now, I'm going to start reading right now, is In the House of Tom Bombadil by C.R. Willie. And it says, then suddenly, hopping and dancing along the path, appeared above the reeds an old battered hat with a tall crown and a long blue feather stuck in the band. With another hop and a bound, there came into view a man, or so it seemed. So, and then it says, some of the best insights ever made about J.R.R. Tolkien invented world, or frequently about the 20th century literature. Here is a book of insight, wisdom, and penetrating thought. Bradley J. Bizarre, author of J.R.R. Tolkien's satisfying myth, Understanding Middle-earth. So this is Tom Bombadil. So it says, what is Tom Bombadil doing in J.R.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings? His bright blue coat and yellow boots seem out of place with the grandeur of the rest of the narrative. In this book, C.R. Willie shows that Tom is not an afterthought about Tolkien's way of making a proudly important point. Tolkien wrote, Tom Bombadil represents something that I feel important, though I would not be prepared to analyze the feeling precisely. I would not, however, have left him in if he did not have some kind of function. Tom Bombadil and his wife Goldberry are a small glimpse of the perfect beauty, harmony, and happy ending that we'll yearn for in our hearts. To understand Tom Bombadil is to understand more of Tolkien and his deeply Christian vision of the world. C.R. Willie is a senior contributor to the Imaginative, Creative, and pastor in Vancouver, Washington. His short stories have appeared in the Mythic Circle and Fear and Trembling. His edification is apprentice in the Tombstone magazine, relevant online and modern creation. He is the author of The Man of the House, The Household, and The War of Cosmos, and The Purloined Boy. Okay, and then we have okay. So that's what this is. It's called In the House of Tom Bombadil. So, yep, that's basically what I'm going to be reading. So, please comment, like, and subscribe to the Marion Hutchinson channel. And bye for now. Bye!